Welcome to RJM Lawyer. My name is Ruben Martinez. Thank you so much for joining me yet again, folks, on this very important, second to none, never put baby in the corner episode of Personal Guardianship. So, we're all familiar with the term guardianship, right? But when it boils down to it, do you really know the who, the what, and how they operate? And most importantly, when to nominate one? Have no fear, my band of intrepid inquisitors, scallywags, and learned pupils, for I have the answers to your darkest, most intimate questions. Or put more benignly, I can tell you what a personal guardianship is. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right into this mythical world, not really, timeless world, not literally, real world, absolutely, of personal guardianship. So a personal guardian is a person or persons, if we're talking about a married couple, for instance, and it's two people, that watches over your kids, agrees to watch over your kids in the event that you die, you and your spouse, while your children were still minors. Now, a quick side note, when I refer to children, I am also including teenagers, because by the way of law, unless they're 18 years old, they are quote unquote minors still. Okay, so now that we know what a personal guardian is, who can be a personal guardian? It's the $1 million question, right, folks? Anyone. No, seriously, anyone can be a personal guardian. This can be a parent, this can be a brother or sister, an aunt, an uncle, a friend. Literally, the sky is the limit on this one, folks. Caveat. Now, whether your brother, who hasn't had a job in the last 10 years and thinks pop and Doritos is a gourmet meal, is an ideal candidate, well, that's a conversation for another day. It suffice to say, though, that as long as this person, nominee, acts and behaves in a reasonably competent manner, i.e., normal human being, then they will likely be appointed as a personal guardian. Now, how do you name a personal guardian? Well, that's easy, folks. Through a will. Duh. Wills take a lot of flack. Because they go through probate and blah, blah, blah. We're not going to get into it right now. But what a will does extraordinarily well, that in fact only a will can do, is allow you, allow me, allow us as parents to nominate a guardian for our children in the event that we, the plural we, your spouse and yourself, were to die while your children were minors. This is stupendous, given the fact that our kids are our most valuable asset. Unless, of course, your kids are the spawn of Satan. Then disregard my last statement. Kidding, sort of. So that's it, folks. Now you know what a personal guardian is, who can be a personal guardian, and how to name a personal guardian. So get to it, folks. Dust off that will, create a brand new one, add that personal guardianship clause, and leave the rest to the wind. If you'd like a more detailed explanation and discussion of what exactly a personal guardianship is, I implore you to check out my blog, Anyone But Mom, on my website, www.rjmlawyer.com. And once again, thank you. Thank you for being an extraordinary audience. I do not deserve you. If you have any questions whatsoever on anything I touched on today or completely glossed over, please shoot me an email. I would love to answer them. And whether they touch on what we talked about or they discuss estate planning in general, I'd be happy to answer them, folks. Email address is Ruben, RUBEN, at rjmlawyer.com. Once again, thank you for joining me and have a blessed rest of your day.